is up, man? I had a threat on my life today. Oh my goodness. Protect this man at all costs. What y'all be saying in my comments? Protect this man at all costs. Wow. Hey, yo, you gotta understand, with what I do, I deal with sick people all day. Like, I deal with sick people all day, right? And what that does is, that correlates to being mentally sick and ill in the head, right? So what that creates is weirdos. Y'all know my phrases. Stop participating in loser activity, man. You know how many death threats I get because I talk about food? I be talking about food and people want to end my life because I talk about their cultural food. Imagine, and again, y'all know I'm black, right? I got to do this every time? Y'all know I'm black and I'm white, right? I get death threats from black people because I talk shit about fried chicken. Nah, this nigga lost his mind. Nigga, I'm sick of you talking about my fried chicken. Like, fuck type shit is you on, bitch nigga? Like, fuck, like, yo, what? But I understand I'm dealing with sick people. Look at this one right here. Yeah, I just got back from the... Anyways, I just got back from... Look at this. Let's do weirdo of the day. 92_Aaron says, and mind you, all I did... Let me turn my car off because I know it's loud. Listen, all I did... Can y'all read that? See, this is why I keep a bag on me, because they want to blast me, yo. They want to blast me because I talk about food. I made a video of apparently a Mexican, which I don't give a damn what the race is. I'm going to talk about the food. Understand that, right? I made a video of a Mexican woman, apparently, right? With a watermelon, and she sprinkled Kool-Aid on the watermelon, right? And then she grinded up some sweet tarts and sprinkled it on the watermelon and made watermelon fries. Now, because of that, this guy says it's because he doesn't care about Mexicans or our culture. So he feels the need to make a like out of it, but doesn't know it's all fun and games till he gets touched. Then they want to cry. Yo, Aaron, I know your parents raised you better. Aaron, you want to blast me because I talked about Kool-Aid covered watermelon? You got to understand, I deal with sick people all day. These are mentally ill sick. I'm very sure Aaron followed me because he's dealing with some sort of health issue, right? Otherwise, there's no reason to follow me, right? I mean, I know I look nice, but you ain't just following me because I look good. Aaron ain't following me because of my smile or my humor. He followed me because he's sick. He has an illness. Seriously, though. I joke a lot, but he's sick. He has an illness, right? So therefore, this illness is also going to damage the neurotransmitters in the brain. It's going to cause the brain to function not how it should be. I'm sure his pineal gland is extremely calcified. Let's not say probably, he's clearly dealing with mental health issues. So now, this will cause, because of your poor diet, this will cause someone to want to end my existence because I talked about their Kool-Aid covered, sweet tart covered, bedazzled watermelon fries. And you would think like, nah, not me. Why would they want to hurt me? I'm positive, I joke, I teach you health, I teach you money. Ain't no negativity over here. But there's always, for every Nipsey Hussle, there's always that weirdo. There's always that weirdo scheming. Like, yo, I done seen this talk about fucking fried chicken and Kool-Aid. He done talked about Takis too many damn times. I'm about to pull up. Fuck my kids, my wife, my family, my life. I will risk spending the rest of my life in jail just to end this dude because he done said too much about fried chicken. Think about that. Sick, right? Somebody comment, sick world. It's a sick world. It's a very sick world. This is what I deal with on the daily. Like, yo, I laugh, but it's really like, damn. Come on now. Come on now. Now I gotta walk around with a bag at all times. Now if I do live events, I gotta have 4 security guards around me, even though 98% of y'all is love. But 2% of y'all came just to watch it, because people like to watch shit they hate. Imagine following someone you don't like, watching their videos that you don't like, that you know is going to be education that you don't want to hear, just to spend your free time. Yo, bitch ass, pussy boy, you done talked about Kool-Aid and all that, and I'm sick of your shit, punk. Like, yo. Yo, sick world, man. Sick world. Sheesh. And also, I'm not religious, so no offense, but don't tell me I'm covered in Jesus' blood. I don't like the sound of that. But anyways. Yeah, I see y'all's comments. Protect this man at all costs. But will you really? Will you really? I don't know. I doubt it. But I go hard anyway. It's cool. It's all good. Oh, shit. I forgot to put my top up. It's all good. Just wanted to point out so y'all understand. And I joke about it. I got to get my trash out my car, you know. What else would my trash be? Oh, actually, we got a little left. If it ain't pink, don't drink. Hope things get better. I mean, don't get me wrong, things is good. Everything about me is positive. I'll be positive. I keep positive energy. I don't be around too many people because I don't need people be negative. I always tell you there's only one type of person I discriminate against. I'm not, racist, anything like that, but there is the one specific blood type that I refuse to help and be around. So I'm like a little discriminatory, if that's a word, against them. And that is blood type B negative, because all you do is be negative, so therefore I can't help you. Can't help you at all. I can't assist you in one bit, okay? But yeah, everything's good with me. Everybody that be around me, positive. Life goes up. Everybody listens to my advice, gets positive results. Life goes up, makes more money, better health, better mood, more energy. Family's good. I'm good. It just be catching my attention sometimes. I parked my car and I had a new notification, and the notification was that comment. I said, wow, he want to kill me because let's put that up again because I want to analyze this. He doesn't care about Mexicans. Okay. Well, you don't... Don't say I don't care about Mexicans. My cousin's mother's best friend's third cousin's sister's dog's owner is Mexican. Duh, you didn't know that? My sister's cousin's brother's third cousin's dog's owner. I think I said that right again. My sister's brother's cousin's... My sister's brother's cousin's dog's third cousin's owner is Mexican. Come on now. Sheesh. You know how many Mexican chicks out of... No, I don't like the fact that the person who just so happened to be in that video just so happened to be Mexican, and she decided to bring on this very toxic recipe for the world. So therefore, I split screened her ass, her Mexican ass. I remixed her Mexican ass, and guess what I did? I made facial expressions without saying any words, and I posted it. Damn, if that ain't the most racist shit I ever heard in my life, right? Damn. The whole time I didn't even know I was racist. I'm glad he pointed that out. Now I got some self-reflecting to do. Now I got some self-reflecting to do. Because here's what I thought. I didn't think I was being racist towards Mexicans and not caring about Mexicans. I thought that I actually was helping more Mexicans because a lot of my followers are Mexicans. So what I had thought was that it would bring attention to Mexican culture and that ethnicity to not do this stuff, because a lot of Mexicans, just like black people, have more health issues than white people. So I thought I was helping Mexicans. Just like when I did my first ever viral video 2.5 years ago called Chinese Food Causes Autism, and I broke down the details of MSG and the statistics of the studies and the timelines of the dates of when more Chinese restaurants started popping up in the US and how it had a direct correlation to the statistics of how many more kids were born with autism because of the amount of MSG. When I did that and I woke up to 3 million views in 2 days and thousands of people from the Asian community calling me racist. You better not come to Chinatown. You better not come to my Chinese restaurant anymore. You better not come to the vegan Chinese restaurant because we gonna kill you. When I was just here to heal you and bring it to your attention that, hey, your culture is doing things that is causing more autism in your specific race, ethnicity, culture, whatever. You know what I mean? But I'll take it. So yeah, I guess I hate Chinese people because especially the American Chinese food, mind you, the food that they eat in China ain't even the stuff we eat. So it's unhealthy. Let's be clear. I'm about to be like super racist. So if you're very offended, I'm paging for you, all right? The stereotypical Chinese food, the Chinese restaurants here in America, very unhealthy. Disgusting. Bad for your health. Hold up, I'm about to get more racist. Even though I'm black. Black people food, fried chicken and baked macaroni and cheese and Kool-Aid and blunts, very unhealthy. I don't think you're eating blunts, but yeah, you get the point, right? So that's very unhealthy. What else? White people food. What the fuck is white people food? And again, I'm half white, so I could still be racist, I guess. White people food, Kraft's box macaroni and cheese, meatloaf. What else? What's some white people food? Fucking canned corn. I don't know. Very unhealthy. Yeah, what else? I don't know. What's some more white people food? Let's see. What's another? Who else am I racist against? Yeah, I actually am racist against Mexicans. All that white rice and beans, very acidic, very hard on your digestive system, very unhealthy. Mexican food, very unhealthy. Yeah. What else? Yeah. You get the point. Point is, I ain't shit. I'm racist. I don't care about my people or any other race. I just happen to post thousands of testimonials per year helping every race and ethnicity and giving out free game every single day to help every race and ethnicity, and wake up the DMs every single day and comments every day saying I changed every ethnicity's life. That's all. Bacon. Now guys, now we're getting racist. Let's not do that. Yeah. So yeah, keep eating your cultural food. It's cultural. Don't disrespect my cultural food. You coming for my cultural foods. Now I gotta unfollow. Now I gotta lay your ass out when I see you. Keep eating your cultural food. And then let's break down the analytics of your culture. right? Because we already know the black culture is doing the worst. We know that, right? We know that, right? And then we go to brown culture, second worst. We know that, right? You know who my primary audience is? Black and brown people. So you know who the primary people is that I'm helping improve their life? Black and brown people. Yeah. There we go. I'm going to get that on a t-shirt. Or sign up boarding, whatever. Fuck your culture. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, the black and brown cultural food is not doing very well for us. So I don't care how many generations that recipe got passed down. I don't care how many generations of babies you've been putting on that Similac and Enfamil, and how many generations been struggling financially, which causes us to be on EBT cards and food stamps and all that, which we use that and get cheap, unhealthy milk and cheese and government cheese and all that, which brings our health down, which causes us to be depressed and stressed, which makes us less likely to have ambition because it's also throwing off our hormones. So for the men, we have no testosterone, so we have no drive. So if the man wakes up, he has no testosterone because his hormones are all out of whack because of the food that he's been eating for 30 years. Now he's 30 and he wants to make something of himself, but he can't seem to get up and just grind. He tells himself he wants to do it. He watches a motivational video, but then he just slacks again. You know why? Lack of testosterone. Why? Because the unhealthy food. All the dairy. So there's no drive. So as much as mentally you get motivated, you don't even realize it's your diet that's causing you. And on top of that, your diet is causing you to have very low energy, very uncomfortable throughout the day. Your stomach hurts, you got low energy, you're lacking iron, you're iron deficient. Most black people are anemic, especially black women, because you're losing more iron during your time of the month, right? And you don't replace that iron. And if you do, the only iron you get is heme iron from red meat, from your burgers that you're going to throw on the grill. Because Uncle Charlie make the best burgers and hot dogs. So I understand all that stuff you talking T-Walk, but summer's coming. And Uncle Charlie, he be hooking up them hot dogs in the pork, he make the best barbecue ribs and the best sausage links and the best hot dogs and the best burgers. So I understand all that stuff you talking T-Walk, but culturally, like, this is what we do. You know, in the summertime, like, we hit the park, we take over every grill, and we just hook all the food up. Bags of Doritos, Henny and Coke, all that stuff you talking. I'll fuck with you, T-Walk, but summertime, it's getting Henny and Coke, yup. Hot dogs, line up, everybody. Hot dogs is ready, burgers is ready. Throw some cheese on that too. Let's have the burger, which is heme iron, which is cancer causing, carcinogenic, highly carcinogenic. It's hard to digest, hard to break down. It's going to cause digestive issues. It's going to back up our colon. All diseases start in the colon, okay? On top of that, it's going to cause you to have high levels of protein waste throughout your body, which is going to damage the neurotransmitters in your body, which is going to damage your nervous system, which is going to cause acid to run wild throughout your body, which is going to cause you to have systemic acidosis. This is just a burger. Now let's throw some cheese and put some mucus in our body, okay? Let's throw some mucus on top. Then let's hit that bun, that white flour, which is sugar, which is processed, which is also going to damage your nervous system, which is going to cause carbonic acid buildup in your body, on top of the lactic acid buildup from the cheese, on top of the uric acid from the burger. Let's throw some ketchup on there. Most of your common ketchup brands, 1 tablespoon is equivalent to 2 chocolate chip cookies. So let's throw 2 chocolate chip cookies worth of ketchup on that burger. Let's have at it. Throw me a side of that. Yeah. Throw me a side of those baked beans from the can. Some more acid. Some more things that are hard to digest and break down. Yeah. Pour me up a Henny and Coke. What other liquor y'all got? You got Douce? Yeah, go ahead and do that. Destroy my liver. Let's go ahead and do that too. Yeah, this how we get down though. This is culture. You ain't about to fuck up the culture. Jay-Z on that. Like, what you mean? We fuck with Jay-Z. Well, I got news for you. Jay-Z, P. Diddy, all your people you look up to, what they marketing to you? They marketing stuff that's messing up the culture. I like their music too. But it's messing up the culture. Rap snacks. The rap snacks you munching on, it's messing up the culture. It's really damaging the culture. The constant promotion of lemon pepper wings, it's really fucking with the culture, right? But they got money, they successful, billionaires. That's our leaders. Master P, rap snacks, yes. We love it, Black King, yeah. Black King sends rap snacks back to the hood to kill his people. Wow. Black King promotes nothing but, it doesn't matter if they're vegan. That's the problem. You see vegan and you think it's healthy. That's the problem. You got excited because they're vegan. That's the problem right there. Lack of education, lack of knowledge. So you got excited because the bag of rap snacks, which I didn't know that, but I do know, I did read the ingredient label. I just didn't put two and two together they were vegan. Guess what? That doesn't mean nothing. It's trash. So yeah, let's bring rap snacks to the hood. Let me make a billy off of this. Hey, let me sell, what was it? Duce, let me get 750 mil. And get another billy for me and the family off of this. Because you know who's buying that shit? You know whose liver we fucking up? Huh? You know whose liver we fucking up? You know who's buying all this Duce? You know who's buying all this Ciroc? And then you post Jay-Z Appreciation Day. P. Diddy Appreciation Day. So proud. Don't get me wrong, I'm proud of him. But I don't know if I want to get $1 billion by damaging hundreds of thousands, millions of people in my communities, black and brown people's liver, and shortening their life. I'll take $1 million. You keep the bill and you hurt millions of black people. And then those same black people gonna praise the hell out of you. Hey, am I tripping? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Or I just say what nobody else will say, I guess. Somebody comment, free game if I'm making any sense at all. If I'm making any sense at all, somebody comment free game. If I'm making any sense at all, somebody comment free game. I don't know. I just got questions. I got questions. That's all. That's all. Yeah. Makes sense, right? Big facts, right? Not tripping, right? I'm just here to spark your mind, to have you look at things from a different perspective. Because we all seen the deal. EYL posted about the deal. Jay-Z closed $750 million. The valuation was should have been $3 billion, so he should have got $1 billion, at least one. But why? Because he sold what? Duce, right? I believe. To get a bill. And why is that worth so much? Because all y'all black people, all of us black and brown people, that really fuck with Jay-Z and fuck with his music and what he's done for the culture and all that. Let's go ahead and support our homie while hurting ourselves. Let's support him while showing no support to our life. Let's shorten our lifespan so that we can prove that we support our black brother. Yes, get that $1 billion. Damage my liver. Yo, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Anyways. Y'all got any questions? This is why I like going live, because I never know what's going to take me. You always want to get a different random message, but it be some shit. You ain't got to tell me. I know I'll be saying some shit. I already know. I know because my pineal gland is decalcified, so I look at things from a different perspective. That's all. So I know it's not the common thing. So I know when I say it, people will be like, oh, damn. I know. I'll be impressed with the way my brain is too sometimes. I'll be impressed by my brain too sometimes. But I know I'm weird, but I'll take it. Somebody was asking, like, would I do, like, ayahuasca and the toad and all those, and psychedelics? And I'm like, no, I'm, like, highly impressed at the way my brain functions. I know most people do that to enlighten themselves and wake themselves up, but I'm, like, highly impressed with how my brain is, so I don't want to even risk doing something that any psychedelics or something that might do something, change the way I think now. Because I'm like, I like how I think. I really like how I think. Keep it real with you. Keep it real with you. Carl, what's going on? What's going on? There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Too big for this joint. Oh, by the way, I haven't ate yet today. Fun fact, what time is it? 6 o'clock? I haven't ate anything. I drank that 2 things of two of the smaller Harmless Harvest coconut waters. Oh, fun fact, y'all know I just got my car back. I just got my McLaren back, right? Fun fact is, if I lose this, if you lose the key, it's $5,000 for a key replacement. So I don't really lose stuff because, you know, my brain's working good, so I don't be losing shit, right? But if you lose the key on exotic cars, at least for McLarens, $5,000 because they have to get you a whole new key, and then they got to change the whole inside box thing so that it syncs with the key. So what I have to do is I have to pay $2,000. So if I pay $2,000 ahead of time, I can get 3 key replacements. So I'm about to do that. So I'm gonna pay $2,000 to get 3 of these, just in case I lose one. Because if I lose one and I ain't got no backups, because it didn't come with a backup, then it's $5,000. So I figure I'll save $3,000, just pay $2,000. These are important things because a lot of people like cars and have dreams and all that, right? Have dreams, all that. It's worth it if you want certain things in life. If you want certain things in life, it is worth it because that's your only option. You can't say, oh, that ain't worth it. Well, okay, then don't ever drive your car again because that's your only option, right? So it's important. I tell you all like these behind the scene things and certain stuff like that because you want things and you get them and you're like, wow, I didn't realize exotics is this much different. I didn't know when you put it in the shop, it takes this much longer. I didn't realize things break on them much more frequently. And when they break, it costs 5 times the money as it would cost of your challenge that it breaks. You know what I mean? So it's important stuff. Important stuff to know. But yeah, I ain't eat yet. I'm debating on if I'm going to. Might just fast it out. What y'all think? Yeah, links in the bio, whatever you need, by the way. All the herbs, meal prep, sour sop, iron tonic. Join the Holistic Health University. I think like 15, 20 people already signed up today. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to the new members of the university. Links in the bio. $29.99 to change your life. And y'all know I'm adding a bunch of new stuff to the university also. For the university members, those signing up, get in. It's $1 per day, $29.99. All the stuff that's already in there, I'm going to start adding. There's going to be a weekly live meditation, yoga class. Every week, there's going to be a weekly at-home workout class, primarily on like lower body, building the glutes, getting your booty fat. There's going to be a weekly workout class to build lean muscle, tone up for men and women. It's already never been done before. Everything's in there. And I teach you 10 different streams of income, but adding all that in it, now you're getting live classes, live training. 3 days a week. That's going to start like within the next month or so. I already got some people I'm talking to make sure they know what they're doing because y'all know I'm going to bring y'all the best. Yeah, but you already get detailed protocols for every single disease and illness, what herbs, how to mix them, how to make them, all that, so you know what to do to knock out any illness you have. They're currently going through and flagging all of my videos. I'm getting a notification every 10 minutes from Instagram. Videos been flagged as false information posted from December 10th. So they're currently going back on all of my videos and graying them out and calling them false information because they want you sick. You know that, right? So this is why I created my own platform. So any of y'all, before all my videos are grayed out and the page is gone again like it was before, if you need to find me, Holistic Health University, $1 per day to change your life. Holistic health from beginner to expert. Teach you 10 different streams of income so you can learn how to get money. Because I feel like I'm obligated to teach y'all money too. A lot of people ain't teaching y'all money. And if they are, it's cost you $200, $2,000, $5,000. But I know when I was broke, I ain't have $2,000, I ain't have $5,000. I couldn't pay a mentor $20,000. So I'm like, what I'm gonna do is all the stuff I've learned from spending hundreds of thousands over the years on different mentors, I teach it all to you for $1 per day so that I can really, really thoroughly help all my people, and more specifically, the black and brown people, because we struggle the most. Let's be real. So, but of course, a lot of white supporters. I'm white too, so, but I know who's hurting the most. So, I start there. Right? Because we already behind. Let's get caught up a little bit. Right? White people, that's cool with y'all, right? To my white people, my white family, the white side of me, it's cool with y'all if I help the black and brown people. My black side of me catch up to the white people a little bit. That's cool, right? It's not an issue, right? You good? We all in there together, though. We all in there together. That's cool, right? Somebody say, that's cool. Or are all y'all racist? Okay, cool. Well, let me find out. I'm joking with y'all. If you can't take a joke, if you're easily offended, my page ain't for you, by the way. I joke a lot. I kid. Somebody said, I had one person say that's fine. Shout out to the real Casey Valentine, the only person that said, yeah, that's fine. So everybody else in here, you are a racist. Officially, if you didn't know before, if you weren't sure yourself, like, damn, am I racist? I do be doing some racist shit sometimes. You are. Anyways. Only reason I ain't walked out this area because I know I'm gonna lose service if I Yup. That's fine, right? I'm gonna give you another inside scoop. This is like a good starter. This is a good starter for your first exotic car. This is a good starter. A McLaren 570S Spider. Well, you ain't got to get the Spider. Spider means that it has the drop top. If you just get the regular one, it doesn't have a drop top, right? But it's a good starter. This is about, you get a nice one for like $200,000. Get a nice one for like $200,000. So it's a good starter exotic car. When you get exotic cars, it's not like a regular car where you can just have good credit and good bank statements. There's going to be a whole lot of extra shit. They probably going to ask you to put a mean chunk of change down for your first one. Now, since you have one, for your next one or when you upgrade or you want to swap it out and say, I want to switch and get a Lambo, it'll be much easier. But for the first one, I actually had to put 50K down on this because it's my first one. So it's much harder to get. Exotic cars are much different. It's going to cost you way more too. So don't just get it if you can't afford it, right? You can get this, like I said, about $200,000. It's best if you get it once you have good credit. I have perfect credit, so I waited till my credit was perfect, obviously. Obviously, my bank statement's got to show I'm making a hefty amount per month to get approved for this, right? But then again, because it's my first one, they want 50 stacks down, bang, and credit's good, so my monthly payment on this is like, what is it, 3,200, I think? 3,200. But then don't just say, oh, I can afford 3,200 a month. Obviously, make sure other stuff is taken care of. This is like a trophy once you got everything in order, right? You got reoccurring revenue, all that stuff. You went through my course and watched how to earn 10 different streams of income that I teach you for $1 per day. Links in the bio, right? Holistic Health and Finance University. You've already went through that. You already got Airbnb set up. It's paying the bill for this and all that stuff, right? Funny story about Airbnbs also. I'll tell you next. But yeah, because then you got to think about, all right, shoot, when the tires go out, I got this car and a month later, I barely drove it. A month later, they told me all 4 tires was bad. All 4 tires was bad. It needed service. And because of that, that was like 4 stacks right there, right? Yeah, you can get into university on the phone and all that, okay? How's it going? So, yeah, that's important. So just for tires alone, 4 stacks. Service, if you just want to get a general service, about $1,500. $1,000 to $1,500. So yeah, these are things you have to think about before you just ball out also. All right? I don't really like Lambos, and have much more room in this. So that's important. But yeah, this is a good starter. 570S, 200. If you get the 720S, that's going to take you up to like closer to 300,000, right? So I keep it real with y'all. Somebody comment, free game. You know, you can throw a wrap on it. This is like a matte. It's like a matte. It's called orange red. So people are like, is your car orange or is red? I'm like, it's both, depending on the light, the sun. Sometimes it's very orange. Other times it's really red. You can see like right there, because the light's hitting it, it looks kind of orange, but the rest look like red, and it's a matte with the black. I was thinking about wrapping it like the holographic. They're like, I was going to do the gold holographic chrome wrap, like something crazy. Anytime you want like the chrome, you ever see like those holographic wraps that look like the holographic Pokemon cards shining and glistening in the light? Anytime you get those are 10 stacks. So if you ever see holographic wraps, they're at least 10, cheap in, but you don't want to go cheap with something like that because it's going to be peeling and stuff. You want to do the $10,000 option, because anybody doing it for $7,000 is probably your edges, the little creases and stuff probably going to be popping up and stuff, so you don't want to do that. So yeah, but then I'm like, my car is decent. Do I want to pay $10,000 to wrap it, or do I want to put $10,000 into another Airbnb property and create more passive income before I just do dumb shit? Because it's fun to do dumb shit when you got dumb shit money, but it's still dumb at the end of the day. So let's be a little smart, right? Oh yeah, Airbnb. So today I got a message, and again, I got a management team, so they manage all my Airbnbs, my 2 in DR, my 1 in North Carolina, my 1 in Atlanta, right? And I got a message today, which is weird. There's always going to be stuff, and people are always going to complain. Man, these sheets is hard and uncomfortable. I'm going to give you a 3-star instead of a 5 because these sheets is hard, right? But today, something interesting happened. I got a message from the virtual assistant who manages my 1 in Atlanta, and it's a duplex, so it's 2 doors next to each other. And the person complained and said that the place wasn't clean, the sheets wasn't made. And I'm like, what? And my virtual assistant's like, huh? Because we know we had the cleaning team go and everything, right? Come to find out, this is crazy. I got to get on a call after this and figure out. The reason they said that, because they wasn't at my place. They went into the next door neighbor's apartment and set up shop. Yo. So apparently the next door neighbor to my Airbnb in Atlanta, they left their door open. So the people who rented my Airbnb, instead of going into my door, they went into the next door neighbor's door with their suitcases and just laid out. Luckily, the neighbors weren't home. And my team contacted, they was like, what do you mean? Like, we clean. They're like, it's shit everywhere. There's chips on the counter. I'm like, what? And they're like, can you tell us the room? Like the number of the building? Like, which number are you at? And they're like, 222. And we're like, no, ours is 221. What you mean? Get the hell out quick. Now, ours is clean. Now give us a 5-star review. And we saved you from jail time and possibly getting shot. So crazy, right? I ain't never heard that one before. You run into some crazy shit and crazy people, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, that was wild. Anyways, y'all know I just be kicking it with y'all, giving y'all some insight behind the scenes, life updates, all that. Because I'm just like you. This car is cool, but I'm just like you. The Airbnbs I own now, I'm cool. They cool, but I had to start. I started from the bottom. I was broke 2 years ago. I tell you all these things so you can know I just happen to read some more. I invest more in courses and mentors. Now I have a lot of shit that a lot of people want. I take care of my mom like a lot of people want. I do these things. I have more money to help more people. I use it as a tool, as I always say, to help more people. And I'm going to put it back into my business also so I can pay more people, to bring more training, more coaching to my Holistic Health University so it can help you more without changing the price and raising the price up. It's still going to be $1 per day. This is why I do what I do. So, but yeah, end of this day, all I did was read more, spend my free time doing more productive stuff. I'm a high school dropout from a small town, labeled ADHD, ADD, and LD classes. Had severe speech impediment, stuttering issues. Dad was a crackhead, brother was selling crack, brother sold crack to my dad in the same house. They would fight because my dad would go in and steal the crack when my brother wasn't home. And then they'd be cool again, and then my brother would just sell it to him. Here's how much it is for a rock. And then my dad was beating up my mom. So, if I can do it, I assure you you can do it. I promise you. You know, I had severe anxiety, used to have pass out, wake up, people pouring water on me, rush to the hospital. Couldn't go out in public, couldn't speak, couldn't even work a job because my anxiety attacks were so bad. Lock up, jaw shaking, hospital in the bed shaking. They putting IVs in me, calm me down, all that. So again, if I can do it, I assure you, you can do it. Promise you. But what are you willing to do? What are you willing to do? Are you going to say, this is my life? This is my life. I got anxiety. This is my life. I can't do anything. This is my life. I can't. This is how I was raised. My dad was like this. I was growing up in a house like this. I had this much trauma because of this and this. And people used to run up into my house and put guns to the head, get on the floor to rob my brother because he was one of the biggest well-known dealers in the town and all that. So I got all this trauma. I got PTSD. Even now, I keep my place mad secure. I got the pole in the door. I got alarm joints. So if you touch the door, wah, 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 loud alarm goes off. The door thing is a latch system. So if anybody even touches the door, it automatically takes a picture of them. I keep machetes in every single room. I keep something on me and that all the time because I got PTSD from my upbringing. But am I about to let that stop me and make up excuses? No, I'm just going to keep it real. Say, look, this is why I am how I am, and be on my P's and Q's. Because when I was 12, there was people running up in the house with guns and shit like that. So I'm like a little off a little bit. But just because you're a little off, you can be a little weird and still do your thing and be a productive human being, right? Productive human being that's never been to jail, never been arrested, never done any drugs, never smoked any weed, never been drunk, been alcoholic, none of that stuff, right? Even though I grew up around nothing but alcoholics, addicts, dealers, guns, and nonsense, right? Domestic abuse, never hit women, none of that. So everything you see, if it's wrong, you have to be able to analyze. That's wrong. So I'm not going to do that. Instead of just, this is how I grew up, so I guess I'm selling drugs next. My big bro did it. My dad did crack and was an alcoholic, and his whole side of the family was alcoholics, and so I guess I'm gonna drink. It's cool. That's what my family do. No. Change it up. Be the first. I'm the first. I'm the first in my family to never do no drugs. I'm the first to ever even move out of my hometown. I'm from a small town in West Virginia. I'm the first to ever have an exotic car. I'm the first to ever pay my mom's rent. I'm the first to ever get my damn passport. I'm the first to ever quit my job. I'm the first to ever have my own business. I'm the first. What J. Cole say, no role models, and I'm here right now. No role models to speak of. Searching through I couldn't find one. But guess what? I'm still getting my feet rubbed by the baddest, not Trina, but real shit though. Keep it real. So why can't you be the first? If I can be the first, you can too. I ain't know, you know my story. Go watch my life story, subscribe to my YouTube channel, listen to my life story, and you'll realize like, damn, he's just like me, or dang, his story's even worse than mine, or wow, I actually really resonate, because he went through that too. Wow, he used to be 275 pounds with sleep apnea and severe back pain and Crohn's disease also, and severe anxiety also. Wow. How the hell is he like this now? I never would have knew that. So I tell my story, because when you hear it, you're like, oh, it's gonna give you some hope. If nothing else, I give you some hope. That's facts. But anyways, y'all know my phrase. Do what you gotta do. My phrases ain't my phrases for no reason. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, because it's that simple. I don't believe in if, try, can't, almost, or maybe. I get it done. No excuses, nothing to it but to do it. Point your finger in the mirror if you blew it. Take accountability. And you know I'm on a holistic mission of self-healing, and I can't deny I'm on a holistic mission to self-healing, and I can't deny, I won't even lie, it's the best feeling. Self-healing is the best feeling, right? You wouldn't know because you don't know why you ain't feeling right. It's probably because your acidity's on infinity. pH lower than Cinco, but they ain't feeling me. So let me slow it up. Trade acidic junk for alkaline food and watch your pH levels going up. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. You don't need prescription pills. Just need some herbs with some sunlight and a plant-based diet. Yeah, you should try it. T. Walker have you feeling brand new. You can't deny it. You ever heard of sarsaparilla, burdock, sea moss? Few of my top picks from the herb shop. Bladderwrack, yellow dock with some stinging nettle. Come on, it's time to detox.